everything that you know about China is wrong. Yeah, I can't really back that up with any... Oh, some things that you know about China are potentially not 100% accurate.
This controversial video on China was created for several purposes. Educate, inform, and where possible, entertain, and finally expose that China is and a moreover, and your 17 chickens. Thanks for taking this serious matter seriously.
Coming up on Walker.
We're here at Anyangdong, which means east.
Ni hao, everyone, which for my American viewers means hello. I'm at this awesome place called Anyang in the ancient city of Yin, the first stable capital in China during the Shang dynasty. But of course you all knew that, but what you probably didn't know, they sell cans of Monster here. China 1, Thailand 0. So a little tip, if you rock up in a foreign country and you haven't got a clue how to speak the language, getting your hair cut as the literal first thing you do can result in things like this. Jesus Christ. I'm here with the wife to meet her family for the first time, which, as every married person in the world will tell you, absolutely sucks. Unless they don't speak English, then it's a simple case of nodding, smiling, and eating everything her mum cooks me. Luckily, I am an expert at all three. Let's get this out of the way now. China, politics, opinions, a ginger, YouTube. We all know this is a recipe for potentially awesome, wholesome, and friendly comments, and I, for one, can't wait to read them. Now, I can't possibly visit just 2 cities in China and claim to be able to tell you everything about a country. All I can do is give you my opinions on the things that I found worth highlighting. And so we went into the main city center and listened to this traffic. Practically every car is electric, the roads, the pavements are stunningly clean and pothole free, no one is beeping at each other, and everyone seems to have one of these battery-operated bike dealy things for getting around. So, of course, I had to have a go. Where better in the world to let my wife drive me around than in her hometown on an electric bike that she's familiar with a top speed of 9 km/h. However, you know what they say about Asian women drivers, so I had to kick her off so we could have a proper go. Some awesome food followed some questionable shopping, and then we headed to the local park, which, as we all know, oh, that's a cool logo. I wonder what that means. Of course, those familiar with China will know there are some things that I am not allowed to say because 1, I'd be killed by my wife, and 2, my YouTube channel would be taken down because what just happened in that room I really shouldn't be describing in case young children are watching. Horrific. However, for the young children that are watching, this park has a tandem 4-wheeled bike thingy-bob, which was super fun to getting around. Spoiler alert, for a future video, I've just purchased my own tandem 3-wheeled bike thingy-bob, and I'll be looking forward to sharing those crazy adventures I've got planned in due time. But enough self-promotion, back to China.
So we come to this big park in this very famous ancient city. Looks like everybody's doing some sort of fitness or working out. And according to the speakers, they're encouraging everybody to join in.
I'm on a mission, I'm paying dues, I'm in position.
If anyone can mix Chinese senior park fitness with hip-hop, I hope to God it's me. Now, a few days had passed and my wife's brother, which now I think about it makes him like my uncle or something, I don't know families, took us out to this mountain so we can get in some more fitness and take in these amazing sights. Unexpectedly, I ended up having one of the greatest life experiences I have ever had, and I've been on a turbo speedboat. But yeah, this tops it. My wife, Kitty, had previously told me that she hadn't seen a foreigner until she attended college at 18 years old, which sort of explains what was going on. We were walking up this mountain and happened to pass a large group of school children making the trip down from the top themselves. Now, there are rules about filming children on YouTube, and there are rules about filming the Chinese. However, I believe anything that helps continue to inflate my already super large ego tops that, so I don't care. Check this out. All those potential future subscribers on the day I didn't have any business cards on me. Just my luck. And so we made it to the top to see, well, look better from the car, I guess, and then we went back down and headed to our hotel. So yeah, this hotel didn't allow foreigners. Can you imagine a hotel in the UK having a no foreigners policy? Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's actually to ensure that all foreigners have a great time. And thus each hotel needs to meet some certain criteria, I guess like having a menu in English or whatever. But it accidentally caused us to have to leave and find another place. It is what it is. Can you imagine if Wales had a no rugby policy? I would certainly vote for that. I'm only kidding. I don't vote. Now, it doesn't matter where you are from in the world, your skin color, your race, or your music preferences, as long as it's not Taylor Swift, we are all members of the same species, and all men love drinking games. My weapon of choice, a good old, easy-to-open American classic, which for a Brit is about the closest thing I could find to something being nice. And you can see here my brother-in-law opening a Chinese liqueur. The bottom half, I believe, was 45% proof, and the top half was 70%. Now, as you all know, on this Christian-based music channel, I don't drink. But if it helps bring our Chinese neighbors closer, I am more than happy to try. In Chinese tradition, basically how it works, if one person drinks, everyone drinks. It's usually a much smaller size than our regular shots, but it's massively higher proof and basically a continuous thing. As you can see from these highlights from this meal earlier, this was 11 AM. So anyway, at 40 years old, obviously I have over 25 years of drinking game experience, and so we combined our two cultures together.
2-1.
For reference, I am saying Dojin here, which loosely translates to cheers.
Doji. That is pretty much gone.
Luckily, I'm a man who can handle my Chinese liquor, or this could have been really, really embarrassing. 307 kilometers an hour, faster than I've ever gone before, in first-class comfort. Interesting note, because Chinese bullet trains are always on time, arriving at the very second that they're meant to, you can literally scan this QR code and order fast food. It will be guaranteed to be delivered to you on the train at your seat within a 2-hour period. Of course, as we all know, people who order fast food in a small shared space are assholes, but really nice to have that option. Once we got there, we headed to this park, and I think everyone here was trying to take a picture of a bird catching a fish or something. So as we walk around, I will share some of the best bits from the rest of our trip, but I also wanted to highlight one more thing. In this video, I have purposely been stereotyping, from Asian women drivers, Welsh liking rugby, American whiskey being bad, to Irish music playing over the drinking part. Did you see that? And only 3 out of those 4 things are even true. The thing is, every time I speak to someone about China, people paint the entire population with one brush. Personally, I only care about the people I have met. And for the 4 weeks we were in China, I was treated with respect by lovely, friendly human beings in 2 beautiful cities with crystal clean streets and amazing food. Now, I'm aware there may be some questionable things here too, like trying to find an iced coffee in a 7-Eleven, but it's important to keep an open mind and do not judge everything based on one thing. If not, you may just watch my YouTube channel and end up thinking that all other YouTube channels are this fantastic, but unfortunately, that's not true, as some of them are really shit.
Credit where credit is due. China has been absolutely awesome. The air quality, the traffic, the weather, perfect. Plus the people that I've interacted with have been genuine, smiling, and yeah, pretty happy. But the 7-Eleven coffees are too hard to find, and they're not that nice. And so, love, pack your bags. We're going back to Bangkok.
Right.